Hello everyone, and welcome to The Park. I don't know much about this game, other than it's supposed to be a creepy experience. I heard about it because KCat posted a blog about it, and it got me interested. Apparently it's based off of the game, what's it called? Secret World, I think it is, which I know nothing about. I've never played that. But apparently this is supposed to be just a sort of a short little single-player experience in that same universe. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. On Steam, it has mostly positive reviews. I didn't read any of the comments because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. But, there's no keyboard. I can't customize my keyboard. I guess I'm using a controller this time. Okay, so I don't know what else. I don't have anything else to say about it. So let's just dive right in. See what happens. The Park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room while wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, and control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any Oh. I didn't get to finish reading that. Something about don't go insane. From what people have said, it's more of just like an interactive story than an actual game. But that I'm no stranger to those. I've played a bunch of those. There's no
In
like
my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
So apparently I'm Mom and this is Callum. Controls, no jump, no nothing. I can just walk and look. And that's just fine. I have no issues with that.
Attention,
Atlantic
patrons. The park is now
Island
closed.
Park.
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest
Oh.
convenience. Employees prepare the...
But I gotta get Mr. Bear. Okay.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
It's not gonna be mine by the end of this game. I'm betting. Excuse me, sir.
What?
Oh man, I probably shouldn't have had all those drugs beforehand.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear.
Her eyes do look a little red.
Stop. I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
How did he run in if the gates were locked? And how did you know my name? I don't think I like you. Okie dokie.
Callum, where are you going?
Come on, Mommy!
Oh, you little brat.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side,
Walk up the steps.
apathy of
Who
our
doesn't walk
everyday
up
lives.
escalators?
And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees. The
I
park
would.
is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Alright, so I'm already getting sinister vibes. Oh, it's nighttime now. How about that? I was gonna say I was already getting sinister vibes before, you know, it shifted into Nightmareville. But,
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Alright, I can run.
You can't catch me.
Get back here, you little brat! So, I'm guessing that the entirety of this game is going to be chasing after this kid. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, I also read that you can basically just, like, skip a bunch of things in the game if you just keep following the kid, which is, you know, what a normal, you know, parent would do, but you'll miss out on content in the game if you don't go exploring. So, forgive me for not, you know...
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Alright. Well, that solves that problem. But, still... I probably will be exploring a good bit, even if it breaks character. Because I don't want a game to punish me by holding back on content if I just if I play like a normal person. Hey.
Wait for mommy.
This way, Mommy.
Yeah, you better run.
I think this
Shoot.
belongs to Callum.
Uh-oh.
Chad
Okie
the
dokie.
chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. Purchase on the land, so... I'm gonna... If the things are too long didn't read, I'm gonna skim through them. If you want to read everything, then go ahead and pause the video. Yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? I kinda get, Robbie the Rabbit vibes from that chipmunk, and I don't think I like that. As long as he doesn't get, like, you know, a bloody mouth, then I think we'll be good.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I have no idea... I have no idea if, it's just gonna be, you know, walking around, wandering, or if I'm actually going to have to...
Callum, stay where you are.
If there's actually something to encounter here. Or... Man, stupid kid. I need to ride this boat. Maybe. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be following the... I want to enjoy myself in this amusement park, so I gotta test out all the rides. I don't think I've missed anything yet. It was just that dark place. I can't look behind me. That bothers me. I would imagine that an amusement park would be a complete...
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children.
I can tell this is
A
going to
boy
end well.
named Hansel, and
Oh,
a
it's
girl
Hansel and Gretel.
named
Okay.
Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
I've always hated the word sup, so I don't use the word supper.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Is this how the actual story went? I don't know the original story. I just know the, you know, abridged, shortened version of it that everybody always says.
The woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves
Not
them,
breadcrumbs?
the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Can't this ride go any faster?
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
And then they got it.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you."
And then they died.
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once in the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him." Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool!" the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I don't remember that last part of the story. Alright, that certainly was a time waster. I hope all the rides aren't quite that long. Oh god. I'm sorry. I won't talk bad about your rides again. I'll just be going, if you don't mind. Let me off. Let me off. How do you get off this crate? Oh, aw man. These are my favorite jeans. Somehow got ripped in the ride. Let me off. Let me off. Alright, well, that was a, that was an achievement. Again! Oh, no, okay. Well, that certainly took up a large chunk of time, so...
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
And on that note... Alright, and on that note, that has taken up enough time, so I think I will end this episode here, and see you next time. Next time, we'll find out what's in this creepy van here, so bye!